It's Sunday, which means it's time for this week's Show and Tell. Hey, it's me, JoJo. I'm a basic girl living in a plastic world. I collect a few different toy lines, but Transformers are my favorite. On this channel, you'll see figure reviews, toy hunts, weekly pickups, meet some great people in the community, and let's not forget the contests and giveaways. Welcome to JoJo's Toy Chest. Another rainy day in Lubbock. Hey, it's me, JoJo. So, it's Sunday, which means time for another episode of Show and Tell. But before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and do last week's 4th of July giveaway, which was this G.I. Joe Classified Retro 250th Anniversary Duke. So, if you watched last week's episode, then you know that, last week's Collector's Spotlight. All you had to do to be entered was hashtag 250th birthday for a chance to be entered in the drawing to win this figure. So, here are the names of the people who were entered. Super Squad 7, Noel 9436, Jose Paredes 4975, Stu and Beyond, Raymungus, Where'd You Get That? John Garcia, Destro 757, Baby _Tony 27, Zilax 304, Brian H 1979, David Plays and Collects, Tommy Morrow, Joseph Michaels, Brian McAlwee, Roger J 1915, Pirate Bob, Jeans Gems, Thomas Ruiz, Mike Hamilton, and Matt and Margarita's Toy Box. So, let's see. And the winner is Baby _Tony 27. So, congratulations. Now, my email is in the description on my YouTube channel. So, all you gotta do is email me so we can get your shipping information to have this shipped out to you. So, again, congratulations. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with some bargain finds. Now, I've got Alfred Pennyworth, DC Multiverse from the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice movie. Comes with an apron, card, stand, some tools, and quite a bit of alternate hands. So, I like it. I think it's a good looking figure. So, suit looks great. 22 points of articulation. On the back of the box, you can see there's a photo of him from the movie. And then, this one at DD's, and I know not everyone's got a DD's, but it is basically like another Ross for $5.99. So, definitely worth the pickup. Here, we've got Evil Lynn from the Netflix series Masters of the Universe Revelation. Now, you can see a photo of her on the back of the box, close up on the front. Was curious to see what she looked like, so here when you open it, there's another photo of her. Can take that out. even that's pretty cool. That's a pretty picture. And then you got, Casper Skull right here. And here is, Darklyn, evil cosmic goddess. Here's what she looks like. That's a really nice looking figure. So, definitely something you would want to display. The colors and everything, super pretty. So, for $12.99, I would say definitely worth it. And now, we've got from the Batman the Animated Series, the Grapnel Launcher Replica. So, here's a photo of it close up. On the back of the box, it tells you how you reset by securing the grapnel MTO locking cylinder, retract grapnel by pressing small button, and then you launch the grapnel by pressing the red button. Now, it does have a warning not to aim at the eyes or the face, which, I mean, people should already know that, but I guess it's probably something that happens and they just have to put that warning on there. I know there are some people out there saying that it breaks pretty easily, but these, I mean, it's made by NECA. Should just be used for display. Of course, you are going to get, curious and want to see how it works, but I would think this isn't something that you're going to want to be using all the time. So, we'll be opening that up because I am curious. And this was $9.99 at Ross. Forgot to mention that. Now, here we have from Batman Beyond Batarang Replica. So, here's a photo of it right here. On the back of the box, pretty much the same thing, but tells you, on here it says Gotham City in the future. The wings extend with the press of side button. Wings reset to starting position when retracted. So, this is pretty cool. This was also $9.99 at Ross. And this is another one I will be opening up because, again, I'm curious and it would look good on the shelf. So, those are my bargain finds. Okay, so moving on. We have here one of the 13 primes, Liege Maximo. Now, I will admit, looking at this one in photos, I was not that excited about it, but seeing it there on the shelf definitely looks better than I expected. So, picked him up. Now, here it tells you 25 steps to transform him. Now, I like the way he looks in robot mode. I'm not a fan of alt mode. So, he will be staying like this. So, I like the color. I think it's pretty. So, inside of the box shows you some of the primes. It says, till all are one. Age of the primes tells you leader class. On the side of the box shows a photo of him. On the back just shows you what he looks like in robot mode and in alt mode. 25 steps. shows the weapons that he comes with. Now, again, just does not look good to me as that spaceship. But that's just me. Some people might love the way it looks. But I think he looks cute just like that. Now, here we've got new from Mattel, Kids line, Batman, and Clayface. So, got Batman in white suit. Comes with his blaster. There's some missiles over here. I mean, for this being a kids line, these do look pretty cool. And then Clayface, well, he just looks awesome. So, he already looks good like that. But to me, that just looks better. It looks a lot scarier, and it just looks awesome. So, in front of the box, tells you Batman versus Clayface. Tells you how to change the face. The nefarious DC supervillains never rest, always scheming and plotting. Their vile pursuit of crime and chaos wreaks havoc across the world. Superheroes beware. So, says you can customize your ultimate crime-fighting vehicle. Let's see. It also shows you what Clayface is able to do with his arm. And then he can also hold Batman in his hand. So, it's pretty cool. Now, we've got the Incredible Hulk, Professor Hulk. So far, we've got Hulk, 2099, and Abomination. This one might be my favorite one, only because it's super cute. So, comes with that launcher, an alternate head, and his little bunny slippers. He looks cute. I know he's not supposed to, but he does. So, I mean, the window is pretty big, so you're able to see everything he comes with. So, let's see. On the side, it shows you a photo. Well, on this side of the box, pretty much the same thing. But on the back of the box is another close-up, but a better one. Now, this one says Professor Hulk. Dr. Bruce Banner transforms into a dark and distorted reflection of himself, but successfully melds his fractured personalities into a new, super strong, intelligent form, Professor Hulk. So that's pretty cool. So, these just look awesome. Even the boxes are great. So, definitely going to continue to pick up this line. But that's pretty much what I got. So that's it for this week's episode of Show and Tell. Let me know what you got. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell. And don't forget, memberships are available. Just click that join button to see what the tiers have to offer. Hope everyone has a great week and happy hunting. So that's it for today's Show and Tell. Wait, is that right?